Hi there, this is Mohammad Abbas and welcome to the ninth class of Microsoft Excel for Beginners. In this tutorial, we're all going to learn about page setup that is present in Page Setup group. So let's try to begin our class by typing or well, I have created a small sort of table. So what I have to do is to copy that. So I have to be pasting that so that I can make more of the data. So what I have to do this time to select all of this and press Ctrl or the command button and press C button on keyboard, and over there hold the Ctrl or the command button and press V button so that it will be pasting there. Let me paste it furthermore. So I have almost done. So the reason I have copied the data and pasted it over there, because this group is all related to page setup or page printing setup. So what I have to do is to make you understand all about margins that is present over there. So let me tell you about the white. If you click there, sort of line is coming there, if you can see, or let me zoom it out so that it will be much more visible for you. If you can see, there are pages that are present in Microsoft Excel, like this is first page, second, third, or first, second, third. So pages are something like that. So let's try to observe this place, or let's try to observe this place in order to be understanding much more or properly about the margins. So let's try to click on normal. So you can see that it is expanding. If you want to click on narrow, it is expanding furthermore. So that is something that is related to margin. Well, margins can be also for some sort of purpose that you can save your page through. So let's try to understand about the orientation landscape. So your page pattern will become something like that, or size will become something like that. You can see or you can observe that. If you want to go for portrait will come something like lengthy, and this is something that is looking some sort of like that. And let's try to furthermore understand about sizes. All of the sizes are present inside page setup group. If I may go for page setup and apply A3, you can see that it is much more bigger than the A4 or normal page. This is something that must be used for some sort of certain purpose. A4 is something that is so much normal and can be accepted inside our printers or inside normal printers. If you can go for letter size, this is also something you can go for. A3 is much more bigger, and there are also some more sizes which each of them can be used for different sort of purposes or different sort of work. So that is something that is related to sizes. So what I have to recommend you is to go for A4 size in order to be printing that inside normal printer. Let me make you furthermore understand about print area. Well, sometime it is needed to be selecting some certain area or some certain place so that it will be possible to be printing out. If I may select this and go for set print area. Now I have set print area. So what I have to do is to hold the control or the command button on keyboard and press P button, so that it will be showing me the command, so that it will be showing me the printer command or the printer page. So there you can see whatever I have selected is just showing in printing setup. So what I have to do is to go back and over there clear print area, because if you set any sort of print area, let's try to use that again, because if you select set print area and next time you'll hold the control or the command button and press P button, so just that area will be showing in printing setup which you have selected. So what I have to recommend you is to go and clear out the area that you have selected for printing. So that is what is all related to that. Let's try to understand furthermore. If you can see the page, first page, that is starting from this place to this place. See, so what I have to do, if you want to break your page, for example you want to break your page on some certain point, you have to be clicking on that point or on that cell and going for breaks. Go for insert page break. Now it has been broken into parts, into many parts in fact. So you can see that this is separate page and this is the second one, third one and fourth one. It is sometime needed but so much rarely. So what I have to do is again to press control or the command button or hold the control or the command button and press P button, so that it will be showing me printing setup. So you can see that it has been divided into different sort of parts or different sort of pages, because I have broken the page. If you want to reset all of the pages, all of the page breaks, you have to be clicking on this option, reset all page breaks. So that is what is related to page breaks. Let's try to understand furthermore about background. Let's try to wait for a while. Well, there are many of the options from a file. If you want to take picture from your PC, you can go for this option, and if you want to go for this option, you can also bring any sort of picture from internet, like for example MS Excel. Hit OK, hit enter. Now I have got many of the things, like I want to click on this insert, it will be inserted. Try it again. Let's try to go for another one. Let's try to type something else. MS Excel logo pick. I may take this one or maybe this one. Let's try it if this is downloading. Now you can clearly see that sort of picture is being applied in the background. So you can also use any sort of picture in the background. If you want to take from your PC, it's also so much simple. If you want to delete that, let's try to delete that firstly before I go for taking on any sort of picture from PC. I may go for this browse. Let's try, and if I have any sort of picture, well, there is no picture on PC. So let's try to let it be on its own place. Well, again, let's try to understand about the page setup or the page setting, because this is so much important to understand all about the page settings and setup. Because if you are typing any sort of data and you don't know how to print that out or how to fit the scale or how to make it bigger or smaller, it should be understood before it is used. So let's try to understand all about pages once again. You can see that pages are coming something like that, in that direction, also in that direction, horizontally and vertically. Well, if you want to print out your pages, for example, you are having data from this place to this place, means maybe 20 pages are filled with data. If you want to print your data or your pages vertically, you have to be going for print titles and let it be on its own place. Well, this is something I am telling myself, that this is known as vertical, because there is no any concept inside that this is vertical. It says that down then over. So according to me it is vertical, and if you want to print that horizontally, you have to be going for over then down. Then your pages will be printing out according to whatever you have set as command. And let's try to understand furthermore. Well, if I hold the control or the command button and press P button, so you can see that the size is so much normal. Well, if I want to increase the scale and now give the command of printing, now you can see clearly that words or data or whatever you have typed, its size is being increased, and that is something is related to increasing scale. And if you want to decrease the scale, let's try to go for 60, and now this time hold the control or the command button on keyboard and press P button. So that is related to all about how to set up the page sizes and make some settings of pages. Let's try to try the option that is known as switch the sheet direction to direction, so that the first column is on the right side. If I click on this, now you can see that the if I click there, it is starting from left to right, and if I click there, it is starting from right to left. So this is something which you can count your rows or your columns. And let's also try to understand, let's try to make it as normal as it was before, and let's try to understand once more about the printing setup. If I hold the control or the command button on keyboard and press P button, now see it is as normal. There is nothing except data which I have typed. If I click on this print and also check it, if this time I hold the control or the command button and press P button, now you can see that sort of numbering is also there, and row and columns are also showing, means cells are showing. So this is sometime helpful for you to check it out or to understand your data. So that is all for today's tutorial. I hope you have enjoyed the tutorial. If you did, please give a thumbs up, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more. Thank you so much for watching the tutorial. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye bye for now.